Hello world. I am in Kamloops, British Columbia right now. I just moved for a student exchange program. Been here for about 3 days, getting myself situated, and I am pretty nervous, I guess. Yeah, pretty nervous. My host family's cool, and my room is mostly set up, but just settling in here, and doing a podcast might suck, but here we go. Yeah, so I'm excited for school to start. Excited to make new friends, hopefully. Make new friends biking, which is why I moved here. And yeah, pretty much just chilling. There's a mountain biking competition at Legacy Bike Park in the Flathead of Montana. It was about a week ago, and it was my first biking competition I've ever done. It was super fun. I dressed up in an astronaut spacesuit, which is right here for the biking comp. I felt cool. And yeah, the riders there were really, really good. Like, awesome. I backflipped a mulch jump, which I've been wanting to backflip for the whole season. So I completed that goal, and yeah, it was super fun. These kids were smoking some like 30% weed, and I decided to smoke with them. I usually smoke 20% weed, and they got me way too fucking high. I thought I got drugged for a moment, but it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was fuck smoking 30% weed. I don't think you're meant to consume that much THC in a bong. I don't think it's meant to happen. It was a really fun weekend. Bike comp was really cool. I rode my dirt jumper down a big jump line, which was pretty scary. A lot of airtime. Most airtime I've ever had on my dirt jumper, which was an experience. And then I was doing a whip off later that night, and I was trying to be better at biking than I actually was. And I got a concussion about a week ago, so I went to a friend's house in Kalispell to recover, and then when I felt better, I drove about 10 hours to Kamloops, and the drive was beautiful, and I really, really like Canada. The taxes are fucked, though. Taxes are really bad. I paid $600 or $700 Canadian for a cell phone. There was $70 worth of sales tax, which that's something to get used to. But yeah, pretty much life's been pretty slow. Like, just changing addresses, things that go into moving to a new country, which is kind of been scary, but at the same time it's just boxes to check, and I have the privilege and the opportunity to check these boxes, so I'm going to. I watched a video of this biker, Matt McDuff, talking about laying a foundation to have better odds of biking successfully. And part of laying that foundation is checking your boxes and making sure your home life is good, and making sure things are stable at home, because biking is already a really stressful sport, and that seemed to resonate with me. So that is what I've been doing, is trying to, well, pretty much copy that idea of Matt McDuff and lay a solid foundation in Kamloops before I hop on the bicycle and put my body at risk and have a good ass time. And yeah, one of the biggest challenges I think I might encounter is making new friends. I have always had friends. Always, yeah, I've always had friends. I grew up in my hometown in Juneau, Alaska, and had friends there. My parents made me friends when I was a little kid, of course. And then when I moved to Bozeman in, I think it was 2021, I had my best friend Jake, and him and I moved to Bozeman together, and my brother was already there, and my other friends were already in Bozeman. So I just started hanging out, or I kept on hanging out with my same friends. And this is it's a big life change. It's a big life change to not have any people that I am close friends with around me. So I'm sort of betting on meeting mountain bikers through different bike trails I go to, and of course school, which is Thompson Rivers University. And I'm pretty nervous, but we'll see how it works out. I'm sure I'll meet plenty of cool people who like to do the same things that I do. So, yeah, here we are. Podcast episode. This is still so weird to me. Maybe someone will take a glimpse at it and laugh. But hopefully, one day if I keep banging my head against the same wall, it can turn into something. I'm gonna do something new. I'm not sure what to talk about. So I am going to look up my computer. World news. God, I feel like an old man doing this. Just throwing different shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Let's do Fox News. Fox News is funny. Breaking news from Fox News. Hero in hot water. Navy SEAL who gained fame after publicly claiming he killed Osama bin Laden is arrested in Texas. God dang it. Robert J. O'Neill, the 47-year-old member of SEAL Team 6, who was arrested in Frisco, Texas, and charged with a misdemeanor and assault and public intoxication, according to a report from the New York Post Saturday. O'Neill was booked in Frisco and released on the same day with a $3,500 bond, US dollars, while jail records showed only the assault charge, according in the report. Wow. Let's wonder. Wonder if I killed Osama bin Laden. Was I planning on publicly announcing it before I killed this terrorist? Was I excited to go on the mission so that I could maybe be famous? Or did someone push him into publicly announcing that he killed Osama bin Laden? How does one feel? How would you feel after killing Osama bin Laden? Would you want everyone to know? Or would you want it to be kept a secret? Would you be traumatized? Immediately, I'd probably tell a couple people. But then the secret would get out and maybe the fame would be intoxicating. Just couldn't stop telling people that I killed Osama bin Laden. America's hero. How would that feel to be America's hero? I don't know. Maybe we are America's heroes. Or Canada's heroes. Wonder what type of heroes Canada has. Never hear much about Canada's military. I'm sure they do good work, though. He claims that every day we need to celebrate this great country, the United States. Celebrate this great country, or do we celebrate him? Well, that was somewhat anticlimactic. What else is happening in the world? Talk about the Kamloops Bike Ranch. I feel incredibly lucky. To live in a place where there are world-class mountain biking jumps about 10 minutes away from me that I still haven't visited yet. But once I fix the U-joint on my truck, I will. And I'm also just very nervous. It was literally the reason why I came here, was to free ride and do these things. And now here I am. The fantasy is over. And was it so much was the fantasy of being here was the fantasy of coming here more than being here? How does it feel to sit in my chair and reap the rewards of being here? It was a good Gatorade. Pretty sweet. That is the question. The fantasy of doing something, is it better than doing it? Does that, if I say that there's a, if I say that the fantasy of doing something is better than doing it, then does that mean I am more content wanting something than actually having it? Do I crave the fantasy instead of the reality of what I'm fantasizing? Partly. It is a little romanticizing it. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm here, it's cool. I haven't used nicotine in a day or so, or smoked pot in a while. Last year I was living at a frat house, pretty much. Not an actual frat house, but long in the living room, bar in the living room sort of deal. And now I'm living in a real stable household where I cannot take bong rips in my bedroom. And probably shouldn't be getting hammered a bunch of the nights out of the week. But I will say it has done wonders for productivity, although I really am starting to miss getting high. Wonder if there's weed maps. Huh. Let's find out. Can I get weed delivered to my door in Canada? Huh. How to order weed delivery online with Leafly, Canada. No way. I'm in British Columbia. I was born in 2002 of February 25th. No way. How to use Leafly for weed? Yes. Where you can order cannabis like pizza or Amazon package. Shopping. Orders placed online. Products come from your chooses licensed store. Take your good. Be patient. Online payment for weed in Canada is coming soon. Huh. Interesting. Well, that is very nice. I think I may get some edibles. just use that. 1938. I need to have guests on this podcast. That would be nice. Having guests on the show would be nice. Man, I feel bad for whoever is watching this. I am just not giving too much of a fuck right now. Alright, come on now. Give me that weed, baby. Allow. Use my location. I want you to track me down and put weed on my doorstep. They do delivery 106 kilometers away. Yeah, damn, how far is a fucking kilometer? Two hours in Kelowna? Man, I should have went with my host family to Kelowna. Damn, I'm gonna figure this shit out later. I need to get this app and get motherfucking stoned. I'm a little bored. Yeah, so routine. I can do that later. Figuring out a routine. I have trouble balancing my life, and I think the foundation idea is going to help me a lot. Not that I'm neglecting bike riding, or actually I am, but not that I'm neglecting physical activity. I am starting to work out again every day and trying to meditate, but I'm not so sure about the benefits of meditation. Maybe if I knew the benefits of meditation on the brain. That actually 14 amazing benefits of meditation that actually rewire your brain. Meditation, if you've ever read the book Bridge to Terabithia, or seen the movie, an imaginary world that the main characters, Jesse, Leslie, create as a safe haven, somewhere they can go to be free from the cares and worries of the world. Meditation has given me Terabithia. Who is writing this article? Vanessa Van Edwards claims that meditation has given her Terabithia. All right, that's kind of cool. She says that she rarely becomes angry and that she finds happiness in unexpected places. Need to fix that. And here's proof it isn't just for monks. Oprah Winfrey, Hugh Jackman, Richard Branson, Paul McCartney, Angelina Jolie. Any of these names sound familiar? All of these are famous meditators. They like to meditate, but what does it do for your brain? All right, well, it reduces stress. Why does it reduce stress? Is stress a bad thing, though? This implies that stress is a bad thing. I don't think it is a bad thing. Stress is your body responding to a stimulus. And stress is helping your body respond to this stimulus. Is anger a bad thing? Should we avoid being angry? No, maybe no. Maybe anger is okay to feel, just like stress and happiness. Stress is beneficial. Stress at the top of a mountain biking jump line maybe shows us that we are in a place where we need to give our full attention. And thank you, stress, for showing me that, because maybe if you weren't a little stressed before you go off a big cliff and you weren't taking it that seriously, maybe you might not be prepared for the impact. And that impact would maybe not, I don't like that. Maybe meditation changes how you perceive stress and how easily it comes into your life. It increases your sense of well-being. Mindfulness meditation increases your physiological functioning, and in the process, that improves your sense of well-being. Increases your physiological functioning. In the process, improves physiological functioning. It's the study of functioning of the living organism. This claims that if I meditate, then my cells are physiologically going to function better. I may be better at healing, even. Be better at responses to a stimuli in my environment. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds really cool, actually. Just taking 5 minutes out of the day. I think I may meditate. I'm going to meditate before or after I work out. Kind of juiced up right now. I think I'm going to work out, take some weights. Today's going to be major focus upper body, minor focus on the legs. The legs can always be juiced up. I'm kind of feeling like a full body workout, but I could just go upper body, core, and legs. Yeah, it sounds good to me. Meditation, journaling, exercise. Why do we do these things? Why do we feel compelled to help ourselves? Why do you feel, do you feel compelled to help yourself? It's a question. If you have any answers or thoughts on what I've been thinking about, feel free to shoot me shoot me a DM on Instagram under Dirt Nasty. That's DIRT_nasty with 5 Y's. That's NASTYYYYY on Instagram. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope y'all have a lovely day. Take care now.